Hi generator, welcome back to the channel. Kelsey here from astrologyhumandesign.com with your June tarot reading. So this is going to be what June has in store for you, any challenges you may face, what you have to look forward to, and anything you need to know. So let's see what we have for generators in the month of June 2022. Ooh, it feels really positive already. Maybe a new partner or relationship coming in. That's more nurturing, that's more in alignment. I can't figure out how to center this table. There we go. I think that worked. It feels like there's been a process of waiting, or there might be a little bit more waiting for what you want in June, but it does feel like there's going to be some happy endings for a lot of you. And of course, this is a general reading. There's a lot of generators out there, so take it as it resonates. But if you found me somehow through some algorithm somewhere, it's probably meant for you. Let me get this card that fell on the floor. Man, this table doesn't want to stay put. I feel like, do you guys not want to stay put this month? Do you feel like traveling or just getting out there and doing more things? It feels like that's kind of like your energy in June a little bit. And maybe the energy too of like wanting things to be perfect, but like things will never be perfect. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Interesting. Okay, let's get one more card for, let's clarify this. Okay, I see. All right, generators. June feels really promising. Like I said, June feels really like your happy endings coming in, and not like the ending, like not the end, hopefully, because then you would like not be here anymore, right, on the planet. But it feels like whatever you've been like calling in, wanting to create for yourself, wanting to like be in the energy of, it's like, it feels like it's coming in June. It feels like, you know, whatever it is, like whatever you've been manifesting, whatever you've been working on creating, a new car, a new place, a new relationship, money, like a new job. It feels like it's gonna be, if it's not here yet, it is gonna be here really soon in June, and it's gonna like be really solid and secure, it feels like too. And it's really going to like reinvigorate your kind of like emotional senses. Like it's really like almost like your sacral is getting like a revamp, and you're really like having this renewed sense of energy and passion towards doing the things that you want to do and like beginning this new journey. And it's almost like you're just kind of waiting for the right timing, the right thing to come in for you to know, right, to respond to, for you to know, okay, this is like what I'm meant to put my energy into. This is the right timing. This is like, it feels good. You know, I'm lit up. My sacral's like, yes, let's go. Let's do it. I've been waiting for this. And that's kind of what feels like June is. It's like all of that you've kind of been waiting to change, to shift, to new opportunities to come in. It feels like it's here in June, and it's coming in June. It also feels like in June there will be this, not only this new, like I said at the beginning, like maybe a new love relationship, a new romantic interest, or just like putting yourself out there in the dating world and starting to like, you know, with June we have Gemini season, so it's like you're starting to, you know, be more social, put yourself out there, and it's like you're really meeting people because you've really kind of done a lot of work on yourself, and you're now embodied in this new energy and this new revigorated energy. Like it just feels like this renewed sense of self, and you're really putting your best foot forward in June. And so you're meeting a lot of new people, and maybe even a potential romantic partner, or entering a new relationship with a romantic partner that's like feels really in alignment with the energy that you're moving into and have been moving into for the past all year, 6 months. And it feels like, again, that waiting, that time period of waiting is like coming to an end and coming to a close really soon. And it's just been about divine timing. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles that came out right after that card. So it's like you're really, you know, becoming more mature in your sense of like your finances, your material possessions, your wealth, like maybe investing this month, starting to invest in you know, things that you've wanted to put your money into. That's like where your money is like working for you, as opposed to you just making it and spending it, making it and spending it, making it and spending it. It's like there's more of this mature energy around money and finances, where it's like, it's not just, you know, you're making it work for you. You're not just working for it, which is what wealth is, right? Who's the guy that talks about that? Robert Kiyosaki or someone. And then the 10 of Wands came out right after that for you. And then I pulled a clarifier for this card, which is the Queen of Swords. And the 10 of Wands is all about like, you're on the right path, right? You're on the path towards your success, towards your happy ending, towards what you've been wanting and feeling is coming in for you. And maybe there's just been this like sense of like, why isn't it here yet? Like, or maybe you know, you have been patient and you've been like, you just know. It's kind of like there's two ways this could go, right? You could be impatient and angsty and maybe jumping the gun too soon, or you could be like really patient and in that like knowing energy, like, okay, not the right time, it'll come when it's divine. But it feels like there's just something left that you need to release on alignment with this path to move to, you know, your happy ending quicker. Like, I feel like this is like, you know, what I was saying is like your happy ending and all that you've been manifesting and creating for yourself is available for you this month, but it's going to require some more letting go. And I feel like this, whatever this letting go thing is, it's like, it's really been taking a lot of your energy. It's really been draining you energetically. It's been like, oh, I have to like really do this thing. And it's been like taking all of my energy and my time. And it's like, I pulled out this card to like say that cabin at the end of the woods is your happy ending and like you're on the path to it. But you holding on to this thing that's really draining your energy is kind of slowing your progress and stalling you from having that thing that you're working on creating. And so, you know, what's needed is for you to really release it. And I feel like it can really be that simple as like, look, I picked up a pen. This is your belief system. You let it go. You move on. You like clear, what is that? Like clear out, delete or whatever, like just like delete it from your system. Like it's like your computer, like just reprogram yourself. It's really just you stepping out of that energy and being like, nope, and moving into a new energy that is needed in order for you to really like let it go and align with, you know, your path in a way that's not only quicker, but it's like in more alignment. There's more ease, there's more flow, there's more energy available to you because there's no longer this thing draining your energy, right? And I feel like for you, it's something to do with communication or a belief in your mindset, a belief in your mental space that's like really needs you to like let it go and step into like queen mode and be like, no, this is what I believe, this is who I am, this is how I communicate type of energy. Because the clarifier that came out with this card is the Queen of Swords. And all these butterflies in your reading too, I feel like it's like, okay, allow this to be transformed. Like, it's like you have abundance all around you. If this is about money, lack is literally an illusion. Like, there's no such thing as it. Like, the only thing that creates that in our life is a belief in it, right? It's like if you believe in Santa Claus, you're going to believe that he's going to come every year and bring you presents. Doesn't mean he's real. That's how poverty is. That's how lack is. There's literally no such thing except the belief in the concept that creates it as a reality. Like, look out into nature. Like, look at how much abundance there is all around you all the time. Like, we don't ever have a lack of air to breathe or a lack of rain falling from the sky, or, you know, unless you're in like the desert, or a lack of like green on the grass or dirt in the ground or worms in the ground or ants on the ground or critters like living, you know, in nature. Like, it's like there is only abundance. It's the only thing that really truly exists, and it's only your belief in the opposite that makes it true. And so that's just kind of an example. I don't know if this is about money for you or not, but you know, that's an example of how your belief in something literally creates it in your life. And what's required here for you, and what is going to make June go a lot more smoothly, is in letting go of those beliefs that are still kind of holding you back. And they might be sneaky. They might be really not obvious. They might be really discreet, but it's really important to like just sit with yourself and look at those and be really honest with yourself so that you can see what they are, so that you can change them. And maybe it's a situation that brings it up that's less than ideal in your life, where you're like, oh, okay, this is showing up again. I really got to look at this. Like, why is this showing up in my life again? What is this bringing up for me? And how is that creating the same thing over and over? Type of energy. And then the Emperor card came out after that card. It's like there's just so much energy here that's like you're really stepping into this new sense of self, new revigorated sense of passion and bravery, and like moving forward into this new thing in your life. And it's like there's just this kind of snag, right? That's like stalling your progress. But it's like once you really move on from this, you're going to be in this energy of like, yeah, I'm taken care of, like I have everything I need, like really being in this Emperor energy of like, and you might even be working a lot in June and like really doing a lot to align, like further align yourself on this path. It feels like you might be really busy. So just remembering to, you know, the Emperor is like really masculine energy. It's the doing, it's the structuring, it's the foundational energy. So it feels like you're really going to be doing a lot to create more of a structure and foundation for yourself. So just remember to, you know, have those moments of relaxation and chill and winding down, maybe at the end of every day, or just having some like meditation time or yoga time or like walk time where you just kind of like decompress so that you're not constantly in this like doing energy, because it feels like that is a possibility for you in June, or could be if you're not careful. So that's what I have for you, generator, for the month of June in 2022. I'm going to pull an oracle card to end off your reading. And I would love to know and hear from you all in the comment section for how this resonated, what you're creating in June, what you're looking forward to, and maybe even how you've been learning more to live in alignment with your design and your human design as a generator. All right, what final messages do we have for generators in the month of June 2022? Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Yeah, get out of your mental space. Okay, so beyond the mind, the heart speaks. I'm going to read from the book on this one because this is really intriguing me. And then restore and replenish. So like what I just said, like remember to have time to like get a massage, or you know, go for a walk or take a nap, or just like kind of do something to really restore and replenish your energy and like fill up your cup, because it feels like there's going to be a lot of things requiring your attention this month that might drain you. So just making sure that you're in equal balance and harmony with that, and like doing things that fill up your cup and nurture yourself. I feel like this beyond the mind, the heartbeats card is like, don't allow yourself this month to get caught up in the mental chatter, right? And the conditioning, the not self, the things that are not you, the things that are telling you, oh, well, you should do this, or this is like how you do that, or like, you know, whatever, like if you do that, or if you don't do it right now, it's never gonna happen. Like, no, that's that loud voice is your mental chatter. That's not you. And so really just tuning in with like your authority and tuning into like your heart space and your soul, maybe even through meditating for longer this month, or just more consistently if you haven't been really consistent with your practice. Or I myself have been meditating, feeling like I need to meditate a lot more than normal lately. So that could be a message for you too if it resonates. But it feels like that's kind of the energy of this card, is like just having more time to tune in to yourself and tune into your inner guidance, as opposed to like being so caught up in your conditioning and acting from that place. In the chaos of modern life and the constant fluctuations of our minds, it can be difficult to remember that a sublime sanctuary lies within, yet it is always there. Beneath this ceaseless activity, there is an endless, vast spaciousness that restores and connects us to something greater, something that exists outside of time. Some might call it eternity. Within that sanctuary, sacred sound is felt rather than heard. That sacred sound is actually the reverberating heartbeat of the entire universe. Your own heart's rhythm sounds within the greater universal heartbeat. The totality of life, all of your being, can be felt as one through listening to and feeling for the sacred sound of the heart beating within you. It is through this heartbeat that we experience a love that is more than preference or attachment. This is the love that inspires, energizes, and moves us to create, even beyond what we once thought was possible. Your love for life, the need to feel alive and express yourself, and the quest for that which is truly fulfilling, these are the sacred urges that rebel against fear and promote passion for being alive. They flow through your blood and can be felt through the beating of your heart. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it is turning mountains into molehills. Then there's the way of the heart. It is the subterranean and moves subtly beneath possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity, sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it even occurs in the physical world. However, with the heart's intelligence, we cannot see and know in the same way that we do when we allow the mind to direct us. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. I feel like it's saying to really just cultivate a balance between planning, masculine doing, which is literally what I just said with the Emperor card, and listening to your heart, the feminine, moving more in flow and alignment with your true self, and like just having kind of, both in your life is important and going to be important this month. So that's what I have for you for June 2022 generators. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Much love.